You're listening to a Saturday night gaming podcast, The Great War, run by Tony Stevens. Hope you enjoy.
Attention, patriots! The year is 1940 and the world stands on the edge of darkness as the iron grip of Rasputin's Russian Empire tightens across the globe. From the frozen wastes of Siberia to the bombed-out streets of Tokyo, the forces of freedom fight valiantly to hold the line against the enemy bolstered by unholy magic and terrifying technology. But fear not, brave citizens, for the United States has unveiled its greatest weapon in this battle for liberty, Squad Scion. Handpicked from the best and the brightest, these extraordinary individuals have undergone cutting-edge enhancements to become living symbols of hope. And now, 4 fresh recruits, armed with newfound powers and unshakable resolve, are ready to join the fight. These courageous heroes will face the horrors of war, sabotage the Russian war machine, and stand tall against Rasputin's monstrosity, the warriors of divinity. The road ahead will be perilous, but freedom is worth every sacrifice. So, stand at attention, soldiers! The world is watching and the time to strike for liberty is now! Good evening, brave listeners. It is my privilege and honor to welcome you to Terra Prime, the Great War, proudly presented by Saturday Night Gaming and now powered by the Apocalypse. Prepare yourselves for a journey into a world on the brink of chaos, where history has been rewritten and heroism is the last line of defense against tyranny. Tonight you'll witness the clash of courage and darkness as our valiant players navigate the rich lore of Terra Prime, unraveling secrets, facing unimaginable terrors, and standing firm against adversity the likes of which the world has never known before. It's action, it's adventure, it is history rewritten, and with a touch of the extraordinary, I might add. Now, with great excitement, I present our cast and crew, starting to my right.
That's me.
I had to think about it too.
I am Patrick Danielson. I'm being played by Dane. Yo.
Not Patrickson. Daniel
Yes.
Patrickson? No, that's not right.
I'll be going by Breaker most of the game. I expect all of you to remember that. I am a explosives expert who got experimented on, and now I get to be protected by water sometimes.
Cool.
Be on the lookout. I did accidentally dehydrate somebody to death one time, but I promise to try not to do that again.
Just releasing those secrets early on.
Yes.
Awesome. All right. And you, sir.
Don't worry, I wrote that down. It is a secret that I will give to somebody later.
That everybody else already knows. Got it. Got it.
Hopefully we'll all forget by then.
My name is John. My character is not Blastmaster.
He's not the blast master. He's the explosives expert. You mean Gas Blaster?
He's
Or
also
Gas Master?
Gas Master.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He
The Mass Gaster.
his given name by his mother is Gaston,
Oh.
but he now mostly goes by Atomos
Animus.
Thanos.
Oh my gosh.
Animus
I knew you
Thanasis.
shouldn't do this if you couldn't pronounce it.
I'm pretty sure that means the deadly wind, right?
Yeah, because my whole family was killed by Rasputin, and
Same.
so in my I don't know who you are.
Twinsies.
We haven't gotten to you
I
yet.
know who you are.
Well, that's because I'm explaining who I am.
It's happening currently.
You know, I'm Gaston, and that I have allowed myself to, through experimentation, to enhance myself so that it'll fuel my revenge against that guy I mentioned earlier.
Rasputin.
Rasputin.
Ah.
He has a power to make me forget. I will never forget. And that now, through experimentation, I am completely a gaseous being, poisonous gas, and I mostly have to be contained in a suit.
Special containment.
Yeah, special containment suit. I have gas powers. I can release myself into the air, causing discomfort to people around me. And
Sometimes death.
It's called passing gas is the name of
Get them all out now. Go ahead.
We're not going to get them all out now.
Better out than in, I always say.
Yeah.
You literally never said that.
Well, just now I did.
Yeah.
You heard it. It's on recording.
Dust in the wind, so I'll go with it.
Dust in the wind. Okay, you. We're moving on.
I'm Jessica. I'm playing Katya Khrushchev. She also had her family killed by Rasputin. They were dissenters. He didn't like that.
This guy's been getting around.
Yeah, dissenters don't get a lot of attention, not good attention from dictators.
Yeah.
Dictators and dissenters oftentimes they clash.
I heard that was how you sign up for being a guinea pig.
That's in New Guinea, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was a guinea pig. That's why I'm gas now.
Oh, anyway, sorry.
You allowed yourself to be a guinea pig. Don't even. We just listened
Yeah,
to
it
your
doesn't
story.
matter if I allow
I
myself.
mean, what kind of a monster allows themselves to be experimented on by a scientist
I
just
didn't
to
say
save the
that
country?
I just said that I was a guinea pig, and that is a fact.
I have fought in all the countries. I was rescued by the Germans and then fought in all the countries.
I
And
fought in
now
all
I
the
ended
plus
up
one.
here.
Nice. All right. And you with the red hair.
I'm Laura and I'm playing Ellie. And I don't remember my backstory.
You're a sweet young girl from Alabama. And
Alabama.
Alabama. And
Well,
she.
that's all. You don't even
You
have
can
to
get a
have it.
moonburn there, but she did not. She actually joined the great fight against the Russian war machine because she doesn't like it. It's because her older brother died. Yeah.
How did
Was
you
he-
forget about your older brother?
Her older brother
It's
died.
so traumatic that I forgot.
Maybe he's much older and she doesn't remember.
He was fighting for the armed forces against the Russian war machine. He died, and she said, "I am not going to take this. I can stand up for myself and beat these bastards."
Was he also
That's
killed
why
by
she's here.
Rasputin?
Well, I mean, by extension, probably, because everybody that's killed by the Russians is killed by Rasputin, I guess, at some
Yeah,
point.
that makes sense.
All right. So I'm Tony Stevens. I will be your GM, editor-in-chief for this game. I hope to bring everybody all of the thrilling action that they've come to know by listening to Saturday Night Gaming's podcasts. Don't forget to go back and listen to everything that's predated this because it's all awesome too. And then tune in every week for us, and we will present to you the best, most exciting story about the 1940s altered history that you've ever heard while listening to this. Right? Don't you agree?
Of all the broadcasts that I've ever heard, this is definitely one of them.
Of all the broadcasts in all the world about the altered history of the 1940s, you had to listen to mine. So, without further ado, where last we left off, the team had crash landed in Shanghai, or just outside of Shanghai in the farming districts. They enlisted the aid of a local farming family to sneak them into Shanghai, running into some turbulence as they approached some torrential rainstorms, but managed to use their powers and abilities to push themselves forward and even make friends and allies with Wei Zheng and the Shanghai resistance fighters. So, currently, that's where you are. And we'll go ahead and start with who has not done it yet. Daniel, go ahead and roll me 1d6 straight roll.
Oh, what does that do?
Determines what kind of shitstorm we're about to get into.
Is high good? Is low good?
It's all random, I think.
I think we've done both of those.
Oh, that'd be cool if you rolled and then Tony flipped a coin to see if high was good. Because you could roll one. then
All right, so the Shanghai resistance leader actually tells you that there's a shortcut, but you'll have to be very, very careful.
I'll be quiet.
It is a minefield, but it should be able to get you around into a secret passage into the city unseen by the Russian overlords.
And there's RUSs. Don't you have something that can like detect traps and crap?
Oh yeah, you already used that in Russia.
Yeah.
I could detect them with my gas. Could I investigate?
Don't explode the entire minefield.
No. It just passes over the.
I think it was a scout ability.
Actually, I don't even know if that
I
would
think it
work
was
because they're
Scout.
buried.
It was called
right?
Scout. Like, she was able to detect traps ahead of us.
I could avoid it. I have stealth.
She was scouting the area and then successfully not
And-
tripping it off.
And we were able
Yeah.
to follow her
I have
steps.
environment
Do that again.
advantage.
Hold on.
Scout again and find us the path through the.
And then I have perfect camo, blend seamlessly into the surroundings, becoming nearly invisible to the untrained
Oh, that's
eye.
pretty
Well, I mean,
cool.
we want to see you, but we want to know where the minefields are.
So would that be stealth?
Yeah.
You can just stealth scout. I mean, just roll it as your stealth. So you're scouting through the area. Now,
I think speed.
Yeah.
Is that
yeah,
how
at
we
this
roll
point
it?
I would roll this off of a speed. And don't step on anything.
If you do, don't step off of it. I've learned from the movies.
If I hear a click, I ain't moving. 8.
Okay. You can see that some of the area is easy to traverse, and some of the mines are easily visible. Those that are visible, you have managed to put a flag in.
I was gonna say, do I have little flags?
Yeah,
So I can
you
just
have
go
little
around
flags.
the flags.
Oh,
Don't step on the flag.
So the team can move through more cautiously with an assistance from you. So the assistance die, which we have been set back up to your 4, your team participation. You can use one of these to assist in your ability to maneuver through the field. As you're using a large cart and buggy system,
Are we still forcing the guy to come with us since we're using a shortcut into the city? Like, are we using? I thought when he said that there was a shortcut, it was like a secret way into the city.
so are you leaving the horse buggy and the rice paddy farmer disguise behind?
I'm just trying to clarify. I was under the impression that this secret path was not one that they really wanted a farmer to take, probably.
That's
and
between
it's
y'all.
a secret way into
Yeah,
the
I
city.
don't want to endanger the farmer in the minefield.
So you're leaving that disguise behind, going
Yeah.
through the minefield, trying to
I'm
sneak
keeping my
in.
hat though.
Keeping the hat. Got it.
Sure.
All right. So then the way that we're going to run this is each person. So she's already successfully made her roll. She can go through the field
Okay.
without disturbing
She's
the
making
mines.
some tea.
She has
we can't
given each of you an assistance if you want to use the assistance when you're going through the field. So, but each of you is going to have to make a roll to speed through the field and make sure that you have or have not set off any mines.
I will do so.
Oh, could I take my suit off and sustain myself as gas, and then give my suit to someone else, and then just float across?
I can't stop you from doing that, I don't think. If you successfully roll that, then I
Well,
can't stop you.
First, what I would like to do,
Where is that set on your power side?
it's under possible.
It is possible.
So what I'd like to do is inside my suit, try and do it, and then if I'm successful,
But that unfortunately is not how that works. You'd have to emit yourself from the suit to know if you're either doing it or not doing it.
okay, I'll
Commit or don't
I'm gonna
commit.
do it. I'm gonna do it.
All right, you can do it.
Wait, what do I have to roll?
You're rolling. So that goes under your energy,
Yeah.
and it's possible. So it's a -3. So basically, you're just minus your energy, and you're going to have a straight roll of either success or failure.
All right.
You
So
got this.
will you take my suit?
Sure.
Okay. It's not heavy. You're strong.
It is heavy, but I am strong.
I'm outside my suit now. Don't breathe too.
Don't breathe me in.
Don't breathe me in. Don't breathe me in. Shit.
What is it?
5.
5.
plus.
Plus nothing.
Plus nothing, he has a -3.
Alright, so I'm
But
dissipating.
he gets this bonus, right? Does that help him?
I get wounded a little bit, I guess.
Well, currently he's not trying to make it across the minefield. He's just trying to formulate himself into sustained gas.
I'm just trying to stay gas without my suit.
So, do I...
Who's holding the
Can
suit?
I scoop the suit over him really quick?
No,
You can
like,
hit the inhale, it's kind of like a
Inhale
vacuum
me.
cleaner. But
Hoover
basically,
him up?
the same thing that he uses to eat, you're basically trying to suck him back into the suit. At this point.
Okay, I hoover him back up.
Alright, but he does take some damage. Go ahead and mark one of your damage tracks.
That's a,
As
these are
you
all
have begun
huge. I've
to
been
dissipate.
bruised. I've been bruised.
You manage at the last minute as he comes out and he's like, I think I can do this. Oh no, I cannot do this.
Suck
Breathe
me up,
me
suck
in.
me up.
Suck me up, Curry. Hurry.
So, you said we were going more slowly, trying to follow her footsteps.
Correct. She has marked what she saw with flags.
So, can I roll this off of intelligence?
You can roll with her assistance to follow those flags, and
I rolled an 8 on the dice. I'm just trying to decide whether it's speed or intelligence. Based on the fact that I'm following her flags and not moving fast.
I think intelligence.
okay, that's fair enough.
Okay. It just matters which one I roll.
Yeah.
Because technically a success.
Did you use her or did you not?
I did not need to use assistance beyond the fact that she marked mines.
Okay.
That said, I am using the fact that she marked the mines, so if you want to call it me using her assistance, you can.
That's fair. You gotta call out the assistance before you use it.
But I rolled a 10 with my intelligence.
Alright, so Gasman and the leader.
I assume I did not realize that you were having trouble.
For sure.
I assume I did not realize that you were having trouble
No, okay.
until after I had already started walking. And then I was in a minefield.
I rolled a 6. I don't know what I'm going off of here. If it's intelligence, I got a 6.
Alright, so you rolled a 6. You can use your speed or if you're just
That'd be
trying
a
to
7.
navigate.
I think it doesn't matter either way. Isn't a 6 and a 7 the same?
No, 7 or 9. 6
And
is failing.
are you using her assistance for having already scoped the field for you?
Well, obviously.
Okay, so that's a +1 to whatever you rolled. 6 plus your speed.
So this is 6, so that'd be 7.
7, and then plus your speed.
Well, am I trying to be fast or am I trying to be careful?
I was trying to be careful.
Careful seems right. It's a minefield. So 7.
Okay.
Alright, so you are successfully moving through the field. You're following the footsteps that he took, the flags that you see, but you do hear something underneath your foot. Click.
She's carrying me, right?
So you've currently stopped because you did hear something click underneath your foot.
Who?
Am I close enough to try to help?
You need to go ahead and roll to
No,
try
I'm
and
being
navigate.
carried.
No,
No.
she's not carrying you. She just sucked
She's
you back
carrying
into your
my
She
suit.
sucked you back into your suit.
And I'm in my suit.
So now you need to make your
The
roll.
suit's actually lighter now because I'm in it.
Can I toss the suit to someone else since
Am I?
I'm standing on a mine?
No, because then you'll be
I
less.
cannot catch you.
I don't think anybody else can catch him.
What do you mean?
Like he's a full person with a mechanical
He can,
apparatus.
He can move himself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he doesn't need somebody to catch
He's
him.
no longer.
back in his
Why am I
suit.
still holding you then?
You never put me down.
You just throw him down now?
cradling me
Yeah,
like
I
this.
throw him like
Am
get
I
off
still
me.
close enough to
All right,
help her?
so go ahead and roll your speed or intelligence since that's been set as precedence.
Think about where I'm going to stay.
Yes. And you can use the
I
assistance
got
from her if you
11 plus whatever assistance.
I don't think you need the assistance.
So as soon as she tosses you
Why
down,
couldn't I
you're
have
just
done this when I
like
was trying to
you start
sustain
tiptoeing and flopping your arms wildly as
This
you
is
run
easy.
across the rest of the minefield.
So,
However, your team lead is currently staying on a mine.
I am the explosives expert if you want me to come back and help.
No.
I can't do anything.
That said, you do have an ability that allows you to tank explosions.
Yeah.
Say I can make it blow up, but that's all I
Can you make the force field around me so that when it blows up, it doesn't blow up the other mines around it? That's what I'm concerned about. Possibly? I'm asking you. So put a force field around me so that it keeps.
So you want a pressurized weather field around you so that when the explosion goes off, it only goes off on that side.
Yeah.
It kills
Sure.
I don't want it to hit any of, because I'm sure once this goes off, it's going to trigger other mines.
Yeah,
Well,
she could
yeah.
probably use her like wind vortex.
Well,
and
there's
just, like,
atmospheric seal creates a protective
That's not
weather
right.
dome capable of blocking extreme heat, radiation, or cosmic forces.
Yeah.
Right. So
Cosmic
go
forces.
ahead and roll that to make sure that that's going to work first.
And if it doesn't work, don't you have something similar?
Yeah,
7.
but I'm also...
It's operationally working. So there is a wind vortex around you right now.
Okay. What do I need to do? Roll something?
Yeah, roll your dermal armor. You're using your adaptive armor or your tank hit.
Adaptive armor I can't use. I mean, it's possible,
It's
but it's a -3.
the-
Tank heavy hits is only a -1.
Yeah, use that. The adaptive armor is just where it can like become aggressively a tool for you.
I'm gonna get hurt.
That's 6? 5.
No, because I have a -1
Oh.
here. So, but it's here, so
it's 4.
No, sorry, it's here.
5.
Right.
So my bruised or injured?
You're going to be bruised.
Just one?
Yeah, you're going to take that
From
hit.
an explosion?
Do you want me to hit you?
No, I'm just
Are
saying.
you some form like a sadist
So-
GM meets
So I just
masochistic
like walk
player?
away like this. I'm like, I just got a little bruise, guys. It's fine.
I mean,
Basically explodes and you're like, oh, that hurt. You're like walking away like, ah.
My foot hurts.
Yeah.
that's pretty much exactly what it says. Is you can survive powerful explosions, though not unscathed.
Yes.
I just got a little bruise on my toe. It's fine.
Sure. Well, depending on what
Your
type
toe
of
hit the
grenade
mine.
or landmine.
Possibly broke my toe, but
Or
I'm
when
not-
it
it's fine.
exploded, it...
Hurt my pinky toe.
Depending on which type of landmine they were using, I'd have to look at what China was using. Or is it Russian landmines?
Do I need to roll again
Yeah,
to
Russian
get out of the
landmines.
minefield the rest of the way, or?
No,
Okay.
you made
That was-
your way out of it,
That was your trouble.
taking the explosion. However,
That drew attention.
that did draw attention. And you,
Didn't draw as much attention as if the whole thing had exploded.
I mean,
Yeah, because it just that one exploded instead of all of the ones around it.
I mean,
only one explosion sent off, they're like, you know what? Let's only send a small unit to check this
It's
out.
probably just a squirrel.
I was to say, it's just a wild animal.
I'm glad we're tracking here.
they usually wait those for people.
Maybe it was a
It
bear.
was, it's a bear. God.
It just the bill was last time, okay?
Okay, it was a fox.
What do they have in China?
What-
It's a
what is
panda.
that?
A panda. A trash panda. A red panda. There you go.
It was Poe, okay? He was creeping up, trying to train.
Halt!
me
I am the
ninja.
Dragon Warrior! That's who I sound like right now. I sound like,
Skadoosh.
what's his name? Master Sifu? Master
Yeah.
Shifu? Halt! Dragon Warrior! What are you doing here?
I just found out my dad wasn't my
You do
dad.
kind of sound like that guy right now.
That's what I was, yeah. All right then. So as you're trying to maneuver through the rest of the field, you do notice that it has brought on the attention, and you hear sort of like a jarring metallic grind as large, heavy footsteps are maneuvering towards you.
It's a mech suit. Gas man.
Yeah.
This is your chance to steal a mech suit.
You want
Get
me to
inside,
get in there?
suffocate the dude inside of it, and take it over.
So there's a hissing of steam and metallic motion as the pistons are moving
There's
this
a guy in
large
there.
suit
Yeah,
towards you.
kill him.
Okay.
Obviously,
I would
kill
like
the dude.
to analyze the robotic suit thingy
Is
to
there
try
a
and
crack?
figure out if there's a weak point.
Yeah, see if there's a crack and he can get inside and kill the guy
I just
inside.
put my gas in there.
That's what I'm saying, through the crack.
Analyze structure is a ability.
We don't want to destroy the mech suit. I really want
Go ahead.
Glass Man.
I could just gas him out. Like
That's what I
he's
just
dying there,
said.
yeah. I don't have to blow
It's
anything
a
up.
9.
Send a
Is
picture.
that what it looks like?
He sent a
Okay,
picture of what
so
you're
that'll
gonna look
give you. Let's say that
Oh,
that
it's not
could
too
give a
big.
passive bonus forward for your team. Is that what you did?
It is very big.
Basically trying to do
Well,
similar to what she
maybe.
did
Could
with
be a
the
tiny gun.
minefield,
Oh, I look like a Warhammer
giving
guy.
us a better chance of hitting the.
All right, so
point.
basically, Patty has now given you a team pool of assistants to use against this large mech suit as you fight it.
Alright, I'm
Right
not
there.
even
Hold
quiet.
on, hold
in
on.
the in the knee joint.
Don't anyone shoot it yet. Go through the knee joint with your gas.
Alright, I'm gonna go in with my gas.
He wants to go in through the knee joint and suffocate the dude inside the mech suit. And then take it over.
I'm not going to say that he can't.
Roll for it.
Now, this is like
The dice
sustaining
might
gas
say that you
form
can.
because you
No,
actually have to leave
no,
your
I'm not
suit.
leaving my suit. I'm just injecting gas into it, and the
So
gas.
you're
is-
just putting gas in him.
So you're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
going to control
For
it?
right now.
No, I'm killing the guy in
Yeah,
there.
he wants the guy inside to die, and then he's gonna remove the body and replace it with his body.
So what
A suit in a
ability
suit?
is that you're using?
Yeah, it'll be a suit and a suit.
Like Heinrich and the thing.
So
except not-
what ability is that you're using?
I'm using.
The same one that he used to go into the fort, where he just put a little bit of himself in.
Explosive gas manipulation,
But we're not gonna
but
explode.
we're not going to explode it. It requires a spark.
Well, then I'll keep the lightning away.
The only thing that could go wrong is if the guy inside
Is smoking?
is smoking.
I sure hope he's not.
That would
And
be
he's Russian,
hilarious.
so what's the
He's
likelihood?
smoking inside the mech suit. That would be hilarious.
And he's Russian, so what's the likelihood of that?
Is there smoke coming out of this? Well, there's smoke.
Blam!
There's some smoke on the
What
picture.
is that? It's an 11.
Nice.
And then plus 3
Das
minus
Vidanya. You have to say Das Vidanya though.
2.
That is 12.
All right, so you have successfully injected some of your gas in through the knee joint, which is where
Yeah.
you're trying to go for. There is gas inside of his suit. He is slowly being poisoned.
He smells it. That's the deadliest part.
But he is currently very aware that he's under attack, so now he is like moving all out with his little minigun that he's got. So it's just like
I'm gonna.
you hear it start to like spur up. It's just like, and it's about to start shooting.
Gonna try to distract him.
Distractor?
Yeah.
Wait, who are we distracting?
Distracting the guy who's dying in a mech suit.
Oh, I think he's distracted, man. He's
No.
dying.
He's about to shoot us with a chain gun.
And he's got the...
Oh.
I'm going to do to
Or
the
with a
man what I did to those burritos earlier.
What?
Slurp him through your tube?
I was
no,
going to
no,
say.
no,
That's
You
literally
did.
what
You slurped him through
no.
your
No, like the
tube.
gas dissolves them. But he'll probably die long
You're
before
gonna
that.
dissolve the guy
A little
It
bit.
and
is-
slurp him?
It would basically, it is acidic in nature. It's like a,
It kills you. He'll die before.
So
he-
it's like that. So it's like that scene in
he'll be poisoned long before
the
he
Holy
dissolves.
Grail where they're all their
yeah, he
skin melts
shows
off.
poorly.
Oh yeah, the Holy Grail. Yeah. I meant the.
You're what's
It's like-
inside.
I meant the Ark of the Covenant where
Yeah.
their skin goes off, but that happened also in the Holy Grail. You're right.
Well,
Well,
that
he
only
aged
happens to
super
one
quickly.
guy.
He aged super quickly.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're currently what's inside of the Ark of the Covenant. That's what she's saying.
Eventually.
Dear God.
Not when I get it.
It's
Oh,
the breath
yeah.
of God.
I was just released because that's in the 30s, right?
Well, only the penitent
In,
man.
in this time frame.
Yeah, it is this
Yeah.
time frame.
Only
All right.
the penitent man may pass. Oh,
What do we got?
sorry.
So he's currently being poisoned, and his minigun is whirring up.
I'm trying to distract him by. I'm not going to do a dance off. Actually,
So how do we know he lifted his big gun at us?
it started.
He's like pulling the trigger, and it's going.
It's starting to rev up.
Can we pull a pin out of it so that it just goes.
You're just gonna run over and be like, "Hold on a second, sir. I've pulled this pin."
Fast and stealthy.
Well, it's like
Who among you has super speed?
it is like he's being attacked.
I have what
and then,
speed?
like,
But
so
I have stealth.
You pulled a knife on me. I'm like, okay, hold on. Let me get mine. And I have like a Swiss Army knife. I'm like, hold on.
But I'm gonna pull the screw out of it.
No, it takes me time. You might be able to like grab it from me completely.
This is the slowest knife fight I've ever seen.
Well, it's not.
Hold
like,
on, I'm getting the corkscrew attachment.
Yeah,
folded
yeah.
out.
That's why
Ha!
the Swiss Army
I am
knife.
French.
We must open some wine.
I will screw you up.
Screw you.
Alright.
All right. So how are you trying to distract him?
So I'm trying to distract him. I've already told them to go for the knee. He's going for the knee. I'm gonna surrender. I'm sorry. I'll stop doing what I just did. And I'm gonna act like it was me that just poisoned him.
Or act like you have the antidote.
Oh yeah, like in Indiana
So
Jones.
he's pointing the minigun at you as he's pulling the trigger. Is what you're trying to say?
No, I'm trying to distract him so that he will think that
You,
I'm...
Mr. Poison Killer Dude, inside the giant mech suit in the middle of a war zone. I'm going to stop doing this. Don't shoot me.
Don't
Yeah.
shoot.
I can't fix you if you shoot me.
I have the antidote.
Roll persuasion with a debuff of 1, because how the hell is that? I don't see that being really.
Also, I'm speaking in American because...
Yeah, no, there's a whole lot of it that doesn't make any sense. But I'll let you try to at least distract him. Okay, so go
What
ahead
did you roll?
and
I
roll
really well.
defy
Neat roll?
danger.
Or
Very
Oh,
neat.
neat.
neat roll?
Very neat.
Can
Oh,
can someone
nice.
just tell me what's
I
fucking wrong?
rolled 2 ones.
Jeez. 2
You
ones.
roll snake eyes.
Okay.
It's a total of 4.
I want to punch the gun. How big is this mech suit?
He's big. Like 8 foot. He's a huge mech.
How
See,
big
it's
is the
right
gun
there.
that's like worrying up?
You.
According to the
Your
picture,
size.
it's about 5.
But I'm really
4.
strong, right?
You are a strong person, yeah. Roll defy danger.
Can I rip? You know how when these guns like start up, there's like ammo that's like in a belt.
Belt fed, yeah.
I want to rip the belt off.
Okay, so you want to run over there and try to break the gun.
I know I want to break the gun.
That's what it
She
is.
doesn't want to try. She wants to succeed.
Okay, so you can go ahead and roll for trying to get
I
over
have
there.
not rolled well all night. I don't know what's up with that.
Alright, so you're rolling your strength, or probably just stick your hand into the mechanical whirring thing and just make it break.
But I want to rip the belt off.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm going
Roll strength.
title armor to try and deflect the bullets.
Go ahead.
That went 10.
Much better.
I'm not a neat roll.
Not
That
a
was
neat roll.
10.
Alright, so currently he's got his tidal armor that's pulled up as the bullets start bashing against his water shield. It's just like, and you just see all of the bullets like start to slow and stop inside the water shield. Go ahead, what's your roll?
7.
Alright, so you do manage to break the gun. You're not
Yeah.
disabled the mech man, but you have managed to like rip apart the
I just
belt
want the
fed.
belt to not be there. So then when he pulls the trigger, it's like,
It's just
yeah.
and he
And
notices
he's
this.
poisoning to death anyway, so he's just like having a bad day. At some point, I'm thinking he's gonna have to open the hatch and come out coughing because he's being poisoned.
Stormfront, are you
What's
trying
he
to help
doing
him
in
out?
there? He's probably wearing a gas mask inside the suit.
I don't know what I can
The
do.
suit is the gas.
But the suit.
Don't you hit people with lightning bolts?
I do. Can
Don't
I
hit this. No, don't hit this.
Can I hit somebody else with a lightning bolt?
Don't hit. We don't want to. We want the Mexican.
You want me to hit you with a lightning
I'm
bolt?
currently covered in water, so if you hit me with
Don't
lightning
do
bolt,
that. Give me this.
What the fuck?
He.
I don't want to hit any.
I'm just saying you could.
I mean, I want to hit the bad guys with a lightning bolt.
I'm just saying you could hit me.
Yeah, I want this. I really want the suit intact.
Offering to get
Okay,
me.
so don't hit him with it.
Is this mech suit the only thing around? There's no other bad guy.
Right. This is the only thing that got the attention from the one explosive that you set off on the minefield. You wanted small attention.
The seal thing? No, that's right there.
Oh, I remember.
But he's not
seeing
really hurting us right now. I've just destroyed his gun, and we're poisoning
He's
him.
still in a mech suit. He's not gotten his turn yet, but you can go for that if you'd
Does
like
he have
to.
other guns?
Or
Other
a
weapons?
mech suit.
Right.
He
So
can
he can like punch us.
Real hard, yeah.
I mean,
Like a
Does
tank.
he have another
Like
gun
a-
I can just
like
run
a
up and
frat
try
boy.
to take?
It's almost like
at
he's
this point, I
wearing
think you should.
armor of it.
A powered armor.
Yeah.
Is there?
I've heard of heroes that are very feared for having that.
Yeah. But one of them is running around with an cocaine.
Right.
I don't know. I really want the mech suit.
Yeah, I don't know if anything I can
But I don't
do
want you to get
that
hurt.
doesn't involve exploding something up.
It might not explode.
Please don't explode me.
Or you could try something else.
I am
Like what else
currently
you
wearing
got?
a
You could
backpack
just shoot
full
at
of
him.
explosives.
I was. Well, but
If you
that.
explode
If I
me,
did it, so it's
I
a
would
mech suit, so it's like metal.
Yeah, he is metal.
So if I did lightning on it, could it fry him and?
It would probably superheat him.
But would it not mess up the mech suit, or would it?
Okay,
be-
currently, well, I'm going to let you know this, just so that you know this. This is not something where you're worried about circuitry getting fried. It is a diesel punk mech suit.
So I
it's
could potentially hit him
It's-
with lightning, and the suit would be okay.
kind of like a car could get struck by lightning. The only thing that would be hurt would be like any kind of computer components or sensors, but the actual machinery would continue to work.
So I could potentially try to do the lightning and hit him. And
How does he get in?
I
Is there
didn't
like a
notice
hatch?
that. But you
The
could
door?
probably roll to analyze it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he probably climbs into it and then it's bolted shut or something.
Like, does it open from the front or does it open from the back? Make something up.
From the front, so he can tell if he's getting pulled out of it, probably.
that would make sense instead of.
Yeah, if you had like a back hatch, that'd be like, let's just have my weakness right back here where everybody can
But
get
he
me.
could also walk
I've
into
seen
it
that.
and then
That's
just.
where I keep my weakness.
I've seen that. You know,
Strong.
show
I know, right?
where a guy got just his power cord.
What did you just say, John?
So that's where he keeps his weakness.
In the back?
Yeah,
Yes.
the one spot that I can't reach.
Yeah.
Okay, try to get him.
With the lightning bolt?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for your lightning.
Oh,
So that's your 5,
seven.
6, 7. Where's
Nope,
your...
mine is 2, 1. It's 6.
Did you use my teamwork that tells
7.
you where the weak point is?
That would be back up to 7.
She did do that.
All right. So you managed to successfully hit the mech suit with the lightning bolt.
In the knee. Okay. Super
I hit
easy.
wherever he told me to
He
hit.
took a lightning bolt to the knee.
Took a lightning bolt to the knee where the gas was being fed into the mech suit, and that leg.
Didn't it explode with the gas?
No,
Please
the
tell me it didn't do
other,
that.
the other knee.
I was thinking
Both
to say,
knees
wait,
are
I'm not
weak.
doing the one that he's
He
doing.
doesn't
mean,
just have one knee.
The suit is
He took an
Mech
arrow
suit-
to both
Okay.
knees.
So Mexic's just hopping
So
around.
as the mech suit tries to stand on the one remaining leg,
Wouldn't
it
the lightning bolt
topples
ignite the
down
gas?
with a great
That's why I said the other
splat.
knee.
I think
But
he
the
knocked
gas
it
On
should
mine?
be all up inside of it.
I
Yes.
think it knocked it over.
You see this leg's just completely blown off, and there's
What?
just blood
I
gushing
wanted
out
him
of
to
it.
use it.
He's
Moving on.
oh, I am choking so hardcore on gas.
We could attach it back.
We could have just waited. The guy was clearly just going to die from gas anyway.
That's what you should.
And then you would have had a mech suit to run around in. Now you have to hop around on one leg.
I don't have to do
Then he
it.
wakes up and goes, ha 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 ha. And then Cyrillic starts counting down on his gauntlet. No.
I disarmed the delayed blast explosives using my skill with delayed explosives.
I whisper into his ear, I guess we'll forever be inside you.
Oh.
Oh.
That is so French. That is the most French thing you've said so far.
Alright, so you're trying to save this mech suit?
It's already got a leg blown off.
Does
You
anybody have any
touch it?
mechanical skills to rebuild it?
I don't think so.
What did you want it for? Were you gonna
I
get
wanted
inside?
him to have it.
Are you gonna get inside this mech suit?
It only has one leg.
He just has one leg hanging out.
What
It's
is
like
he gonna
those-
do with it
It's like
now?
those pants that are like one leg is a pant and one leg is a shorts.
Well, it's not even like it's bigger than a man, right?
Oh, it's like an 8-foot tall mech suit.
You can
Yeah, yeah.
climb in it.
I would literally be hopping around.
That's what I'm
my
saying.
leg would be dangling like this.
I really wanted you to have this mech suit.
Well,
Then we'll get the next one.
I guess.
There will be more.
I guess.
curious when some...
I will get one of the magic ones.
You make it magic. That's the secret.
Aw.
Mm-hmm.
You are the magic. The magic in the mech suit. Alright!
That was really anticlimactic. I really wanted to have a mech suit.
Oh, that song didn't come out for another 30
Oh, we
years.
could like ignite the gas inside him, and then that could
It's
be
poisoning a person and then
Yeah,
igniting
blow it
the
up.
gas
I need
to blow
something
his leg.
climactic to happen. Blow this thing up, but we can't use it anyway.
okay.
I could do that too.
What?
But I was
I
trying
would
not
light
to.
a cigarette
You're so
for my Russian friend. I light it.
Flick it.
I can't smoke it. I say some beautiful words in French, and I flick it onto his dead body.
I was trying not to do that.
Well, no, this seems useless now.
A large explosion sets off on this secret pathway into Shanghai City.
We've already blown up the minefield, okay? That's
It's
what
just
this.
another squirrel.
That's what
Just
attracted
another
this
squirrel.
guy.
Don't
No,
worry.
it was a panda.
That's
It
what
wasn't
drew
a squirrel.
one guy.
Look, someone kill a panda and put it on top of it.
Don't worry though, I think we're about to get an opportunity at more mechs.
As you see a patrol begin to close into the area of Russian soldiers, accompanied by a large mech drone.
Yes.
Is it
Wait,
magic?
drone or suit?
The suit.
Okay.
Do I have time? Oh, are we staying to fight them?
Probably not.
Okay. Do I have time to move and place some C4 or C2 to explode
On the next one when they come to
about
investigate.
the time that they get here?
So
I don't know.
you're going to place basically a booby trap,
Yes.
right? What does that run off of?
Delayed explosion. Or delayed explosives.
All right, so you can roll for your delayed explosives. How's everybody trying to get out of the way?
She has perfect camo.
She has perfect camo.
I'll hide behind her.
You cannot hide behind her.
She's got perfect camo.
She does.
Did you roll for that?
I'm hiding behind her.
That was
She-
hilarious.
Yes, you need
She
to roll for
basically
it.
disappears and then he tries to hide behind her, but she's gone.
No, she's not.
Aha! I am invisible!
She's not magic.
You cannot see me!
She's just really good at being stealth. So whatever she's doing, I'll just do that.
That was hilarious.
Nice. You do successfully disappear from the sight. You don't hide
Sorry, I
behind
didn't
You
roll
can't
high
see
enough
me.
to take you with me.
You can't come with her in her cloak of invisibility.
Oh, she has a cloak of invisibility. That's how she does
It's
it.
very small.
It's really just big enough for a small lady.
I can try and turn into gas again.
So,
Or you can just run away. I
Hold
don't
on. That's how I run.
For right now, he's setting up a delayed charge, and the
I'm
two of
running
you-
away.
Are you running away with him? Or are you staying here to
I'll run away.
try and stop these
well, I don't love
guys?
that we're leaving him doing his thing by himself.
So you're staying to protect him while he's
I don't
finishing
know.
up?
Do you need protection?
I might.
Okay, I'll stay in protection.
We'll see how his roll goes.
Run away!
I've
We
run
can see
away.
how
I'm
my
hiding
roll went.
behind a
Let it
giant
go.
lion.
I got a 4 minus 1 plus 2, so a 5.
He might need you to stay behind to protect him.
I've already said I'm going to.
Do I need to
He's
turn the
hiding
gas?
behind a giant mine, he said.
Can I like do a thing where like I concentrate for a turn to better enable my ability?
He just like.
Well, I realize that everyone can still see me when I was hiding behind her.
You cannot see me. I am invisible. It almost worked, but then he started yelling that it was working.
Oh wait. Environment advantage.
Ah, now we're talking.
I would like to know if there's
And that's only difficult.
if there's any kind of lay of the land. I could just, from the safety of my mind, I can radio them. Hey, there's a thing over there. I remember. Bye. I have saved the day again. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
Roll for environment advantage.
8
Nice.
plus 1
Nice.
minus 1, so 8.
So you're able to get yourself out of the way and secret yourself towards the city to try and continue aggressing into Shanghai.
Right.
You are not capable of like getting them.
I can't radio them like.
You can tell them, "Hey, this is the way I went.
This
My
is
secret pathway." Ha ha ha.
Yeah. Haha, you can come too if you don't die. Bye.
So,
I think we'll probably have to wait for a second because the person that's trying to tank your hits left the room. Laura, this is a spot where you probably need to edit out some stuff.
so
Coffee
with
break. I'm in Shanghai. I have
failures while I'm
coffee.
using inventory.
Do what?
With failures while I'm using inventory. How does that work? Because I
should not
remember
be.
you
You're
guys
using
started
up your
summoning-
C2. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're using up one of your stocks on your C2.
Okay, so I'm down to 4 bricks left.
Squeeze me.
And probably screwed up my time detonator.
Well, mostly you're down one inventory and you're going to potentially take damage.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm down the manipulating pen.
Did you write that on your inventory?
I did.
Aww.
Yeah, he gave that to the dying pilot.
Yeah, I
All
knew
right,
that.
I think your armor has returned.
Hey. Welcome back.
Laura, this is the spot where you can start again. All right. So heavy gunfire is going to be coming down towards him. You're going to try to tank the hit, I'm assuming.
Who's shooting us?
The
All the guys?
all the guys, the Russian patrol, the mech suit. He's trying to set up the C2 timed explosive, and he starts like cussing under his breath. You can tell it's taking him longer than he thought it was.
It really won't stick to this armor.
Well, that exploded, so that's probably why.
Yeah.
Jessica. What?
I'm working on it.
She's trying to figure out which ability she wants to use at that. On the bright side, our commanding officers are definitely telling us everything that they know.
How far away are they?
They are shooting at you now, probably about
Within gun range.
50 feet away.
It's pretty long range.
Okay. How many are there?
There are 5 troops and 1 mech soldier.
Granted, I'm used to pistols.
Yeah.
I'm the guy who
Right
plants
now, I'll take
C2
some
on
hits.
people.
Yeah, I used to do it like hundreds of yards.
C2 is like
I will not take any hits.
Right, did you roll?
oh, that's done.
What did you roll?
2-1.
Nice. Can I react?
You can. She just took a lot of damage.
Can I react to try and stand up
Go
and
ahead and
take
mark off
it
2 bucks.
instead? For?
Do what?
Can I react to try and
She just took that damage for you.
Okay.
And that's
Do your thing.
gunfire. So you've managed to completely finish what you were doing.
But she had to take the hit.
She had to take the hit for you. Now the two of you can try to escape if you'd like to.
Okay.
Sure.
We go. So just roll defy danger, basically, using speed to get out of the area.
Oh.
Seven.
All right.
Speed.
Yeah. Because you're trying to get out of the area.
5. I'm wounded.
She's going very slow, falling behind you.
I stay with her.
All right. So the
Basically trying to...
Stormfront, as you're from your perfect camouflage vantage point, you can tell that she's gotten hit by gunfire, seems injured, and he's trying to
What
stay
does my
behind.
edge do? Can I re-roll?
You can re-roll it.
Yeah.
You can reroll
Well, I
it
should
there.
have probably done that one. I
Can-
didn't remember I had one.
You should get your little token.
Can I shoot bad guys with lightning?
You can totally
Yes.
shoot bad guys with lightning.
I'm in Shanghai right now. I'm getting coffee at a little coffee shop.
He did know the lay of the land, and he got to Shanghai.
12.
Oh yeah! Huge lightning bolt comes striking out of the sky, right in front of these soldiers. And it like hits one of them, and he's totally like fried, and his boots are just like.
Wait, can you fly because of the wind? She's like Storm.
She's Stormfront.
She could fly, right?
No.
She's not copyrighted.
Not yet.
We'll get there. This is not the pin that does that. He gave that to the pilot.
I'm gonna get you one of those pins.
All right, so
Gotcha.
she's provided you enough
Look at me for Scott.
so that you
Me.
can try
No,
to
we owe
evade
you
him. So
for
go ahead.
Scott.
and
Do not
give
give
me a
me.
roll.
Um,
Since she's
And his
maintained
pin
her
will have
stealth
this?
and struck with lightning, she's given you another opportunity
I'll
to
get one
try
for
and
each of
get
you.
out of there without them knowing where you've gone.
okay.
Okay.
We're doing speed because
roll
we're
for
trying
speed
to
again.
actually get out
What do you
while they're
need me to do?
distracted.
I'm sorry.
Just either roll speed again
Uh-huh.
to try and get out of there. She's created you another opportunity to try to escape.
I rolled a lot of ones. 8.
Well, I'm glad that I have you to lean on with my
What did
6.
you do?
Do you want to try and use her assistance since she is actually
Yeah,
using
I'll use-
teamwork assistance? All right.
Her to lean on.
So, as the lightning bolt strikes, you're hobbling away, and the two of you actually fall into a dugout hole. in
Oh
the
my
ground.
gosh. Seriously?
Nice.
And as you land down, you see that there is a piece of paper, parchment, on the ground, signed the Frenchman.
What?
This is the way that I went to find my way to the city. Ha ha ha. Follow me.
Does it say ho ho ho?
It does.
He actually wrote it out.
He wrote it out. And it has a very crude map
Okay.
designed for you to be able to navigate
Why
this
didn't he
tunnel.
just tell us that on his radio?
I thought I did.
He
I
turned
just
his
Said,
radio
I
on.
am in the city. Oh.
But did you take you? I kind of tried to figure out what she did.
No, she's watching
She's
us.
perfectly stealth, so she probably would have seen you and just
Okay.
like dodged you.
So we're gonna go that way, I guess.
Yes,
But we found
I-
a hole. How deep is the hole?
it's a dugout.
It's a dugout like foxhole. So
Oh.
basically you're going
Just
through.
low enough to get you below the
Okay.
horizon line.
Gotcha. Well, we're
So
going. Let's go.
straight shots don't hit you in the forehead.
All right.
I'm coming through. Why is it so narrow?
Oh,
Because you didn't
That's
come this way when
because
we offered to let you.
it's because
I
there's
think
a
it's
tunnel.
the tables.
Uh-huh.
There's a tunnel that you went through.
All right. So, as you continue to maneuver through the tunnel, you realize that it makes way in breaking through a wall. There's a hole in this wall into the sewer system that runs beneath Shanghai. A vast underground sewer system where there is a small port where you can see that there's an opening that led out right near a coffee shop.
Oh.
Where the
It's a French
Frenchman,
coffee shop.
where the Frenchman
It's a
has
baguettes.
snuck out to grab a cup of coffee
Croissant.
as he is sitting there sipping his cup of coffee through his inhalation.
I have a special straw for that.
Ah,
For drinking.
Coffee.
Do you have a croissant?
No.
Not anymore.
they don't have French anything here. It's China.
You just said it was a French coffee shop. They
No,
would have
he said that.
croissant.
I said that.
It's
he
French
said
because
that.
I am here.
All right, so that's where you've made it to, and you see him sitting out there, kind of like lazily sipping some coffee.
We get out of the sewer. I'm gonna look both ways before we do it,
All right, so
I'm gonna
so that we
reach
don't
into
get run over by a
one of
rickshaw.
my Lifeldian pouches and pull out some penicillin since I just crawled through a sewer with open wounds.
It's fine.
No, it's not fine.
There's one
I
thing I've learned
inject
from
my
all
own
the
butt
movies.
with penicillin.
There's
So-
one thing I've learned from all the movies: you can crawl through any sewer you want. You never get sick.
Yeah, the Ninja Turtles.
as you are peering out of the sewer manhole, whatever,
Yes.
you look out and you can see that the entire city is completely under Russian occupation. It has several different Russian flags hanging from several buildings, troops that are patrolling the streets, drones that are consistently making flights overhead, and against the wall of the coffee shop where your friend is currently drinking, you see their propaganda poster.
It's very well designed.
It's a very
For,
minimalist design that looks like
For
So-
a good home,
Look,
go Russian. Got it.
the iron hand that rules the world.
Yeah.
look at those hands. It's very nice.
Yes, yes.
5 fingers.
Hmm.
The other one does not have 5 fingers. He lost one in the war.
In Russia.
Oh wait, no, it does. I forgot the trigger finger. There is
Yeah.
5 fingers. So
Ha
that was my
He's a
mistake.
good artist.
That happens a lot, you know. People think that real things are fake, and fake things are real now.
Oh no, can't tell. All right, so that's
It's all
currently
propaganda.
the environment as you see it.
Yes. I have gotten a good propaganda at the city.
The iron hand that rules the world.
Get
Dun, dun,
proper
dun, dun,
propaganda.
dun, 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 dun,
So,
dun, dun, dun,
I
dun,
go-
dun, dun.
Get over here. They are marching in the street.
He's yelling at you. He's whisper yelling at you. Get over here.
There's a guy in the manhole.
Get back in the sewer.
They are marching in the streets.
Do you come to the sewer with us?
But no one knows who I am. I'm not famous, apparently.
Oh god, okay. Leave him here.
I guess I'll crawl into the sewer. Where's that penicillin?
I use it. It's in my butt. I'm not getting no infection.
All right. Well, at this point, you would need to use every ounce of your training and enhanced abilities to remain unseen and navigate the occupied city.
Yep.
So I'm in the sewer then.
You're
You're
talking
in the
about
sewer.
the team is going to need to
Yeah,
use
yeah.
our
Yes.
abilities.
Oh yeah.
Okay, do we perchance in this sewer find a cozy little den, perhaps
With turtles
with
living.
four beds in it that we could perhaps take a nap in while I rest because I'm very wounded,
Something that was
You
perhaps
find-
built by some
and we wait
mutated beavers.
until nighttime
You
to
do
come out
find
again?
very large, very stinky rats.
Okay, other than the RUS.
Sewage.
Do any of them know karate?
No. But they
Is there a place we could hole up until nighttime?
you can find some semi-dry stone platform where you can like take your bedroll and like try to lay there if you think
Put
you
my
can.
bedroll down in the sewer.
Yeah, no one wants to do that.
Well, I didn't say you had to stay here. I'm just saying
We
that.
wanted a cozy little hideout.
Yeah, no,
I
there's
don't
not.
think you're gonna find that. In
It's
the
a sewer
in
system under
China.
Shanghai.
You don't know.
I don't know that you would find that now in a sewer in Shanghai.
Listen, this is a fantasy world, okay?
Well, if this was a real fantasy world, you wouldn't have been worried about the penicillin.
Okay, do we have a map of the sewer? Is there any way for us to know which way to go?
Well, he does have blueprints of
I've
Shanghai.
been here
Yes.
before. I know.
And
Maybe.
he
Let me
knows
think.
the lay of the land.
I have environment advantage.
Where are we trying to go?
That got you into Shanghai.
I'm going to navigate the sewage.
Hold on,
Good.
but where are we trying?
Oh no! Wait. What is that? Plus, minus, plus.
Where are we trying to go?
Minus.
I have a blueprint
Oh, I got an 8.
But
that points us
That
in a
passes.
certain direction.
does it tell you where?
You got an.
I would like to analyze the blueprint
To see where we're
to see where we're
supposed
trying to go in relation to where we are.
Okay.
Start with the coffee shop.
That is a 9.
9.
Yeah, so he knows the direction that you have to go to. He knows the sewer system well enough to continue guiding you through it.
I grew up here.
Sewer rat.
I was a sewer rat once.
In New York, I was too.
But
When my parents came over on the boat.
where are we going though?
Towards
that way.
towards the Russian occupied facility
The
in
facility
Shanghai.
that we have
Yeah.
to infiltrate.
Facility that you're supposed to infiltrate.
Yes.
And save the hostages, destroy any Russian tech. Your mission.
And make best friends with the
I
like
don't know if we
vigilante.
can infiltrate anything smelling like a sewer.
You'd be surprised how often that happens in the movies.
I can't smell anything.
I don't have a
You
nose.
generally can't smell anything in the movies because if I know one thing from Charlie Chaplin, it's that you can't smell what he's doing.
I can't smell my own gas.
I've watched the movies.
You have no nostrils anymore.
I know.
Once
He
you
has
did.
no
You were once a man.
nose.
For a short time, as I was turning into gas, I could smell myself.
Actually, not positive.
And you thought, this will be horrible.
Yeah. But then it went away.
And you were like, oh, alas, this is not so bad.
Alright, so we're moving through the sewer towards the mysterious place.
Sure.
Not super mysterious, but
It's
the
got
place we're
big
supposed to
Russian
be.
guys coming in and out of it, and it seems
So-
like
What are they
Russian
doing in the
guys.
sewer?
as you've gotten out of the sewer to get a vantage point for yourself, you notice that there's no way that you could potentially use this continued path
Yes.
to get into the Void Research Facility.
Oh, they were nice enough to label it for
They
us
labeled it for you
in English.
in English.
Sort of. They misspelled it.
Hey, they tried. They
It's
tried.
research.
They don't know
That actually
English.
does sound Chinese if you pronounce it
They
like.
don't know English very well.
Alright, so you can see the facility, you can see
You
that
can tell
there are
English is not
massive
the first
amounts of patrols
Yes.
outside of this facility.
Yeah.
This is on lockdown.
Oh, the energy for this night. Oh my god, it's so huge.
It's on lockdown.
That's what she said.
So, I would like to analyze the structure to try and give us a plan for how to get in, assuming that the blueprints didn't already have an Obi-Wan style help us open it.
Alright, so go ahead and roll for analyzing the structure.
That is an 8.
Okay.
Does that give us like a manhole cover or something in the side of the building?
It gives you're starting to over time acquire a understanding of the timing of their patrols.
Okay. I'll take it.
So you might be able to get an opening to get in. However, you also identify that you'll probably need some form of
Help.
disguise or assistance.
Mhm. I pass that along to the leader.
Okay.
So this is the patrol route. They seem kind of tight. I don't know if we'd be able to make it without distraction or disguises.
Probably need a distraction of some kind.
or some giant mech suits to wear.
If only we had one of those.
If he'd had one of those, it might not have fit in the sewer.
Probably wouldn't.
Yeah, we could all be dead now.
There's certain luck in all bad things.
So, you wanted to?
I don't know.
Can we call in the fog or a heavy rain to try and bog the soldiers down so that they're less likely to pay attention to us?
Can you cause a storm?
Like,
All I can do is bring lightning. Yep.
No rain. Okay.
Not currently.
Maybe a horrific gas cloud. I mean, if you're looking for a huge distraction.
oh wait, that's me. I'm the gas man. All right. What do you need?
I
Need gas?
Pick up the ability to make the rain.
I do not.
I got gas.
So he can't make it rain. You've got lightning.
You got lightning. I
What
got
if-
gas.
Yeah, because I have things that are impossible and
You
drawbacks.
got
but I don't-
lightning.
but I can't.
I got gas.
The drawback is something that gave you one of your other things, and then the impossible thing is a thing that you can't really do right now.
Yeah, you basically control lightning. I mean, if you two work together,
You
you
know
could
what?
probably make it look like a lightning storm, but he can't make it
Oh,
rain.
we trying to like still stay incognito.
That's
Yeah, I think he wants. He's at
What's
least
something you
stated
can
that he
do with
wants.
your rain? Or
Oh, I
water?
can't make rain.
Well-
I can do the tidal armor, or I can dehydrate the heck out of somebody, or I can try again to completely liquefy myself.
I completely.
The last time I
justified
did it,
myself.
I got stuck with him in a rock, and y'all had to come and get me out.
Can't remember
That's
that.
Could
true.
I make a lightning storm without rain?
I mean, there are dry lightning storms.
Yes.
I can try that.
It might at least draw their attention to the sky.
Right.
But I
So
don't
basically, you'd want to try and control it to the point to where it's just a lightning storm in the sky to get their attention, but not necessarily strike or explode anything or cause any damages.
think- Yes.
All right.
Seven. No,
Hey.
8.
Hey.
Wait. Yes. 6, 7, 8, 9 minus 1 is 8.
All right. So that'll give everybody a bonus towards any stealth roll to try and be unseen, since she is distracting them with the lightning storm in the sky
Okay.
currently.
So, are we doing this off of speed, trying to get in?
Again, like I
Because we got to
stated,
get between.
your analysis stated that you probably needed to get disguises in order to infiltrate the
Yeah,
facility.
I don't know what, like, I don't think we should try to get in right now. We don't even have a plan. Like, once we get in without a plan, we're just gonna be screwed.
So, we need to capture at least a few people to give us clothes as disguises from outside. Can I identify somebody from my patrol watch that would be outside that would then need to go inside? Basically, I'm trying to, while I was watching, also now that I'm trying to remember it, remember somebody that I saw outside that we could go after.
Okay.
Roll. Okay. That is a 12.
Yes, there's a small group of young Russian soldiers who have stepped outside, again smoking these cigarettes, just huddled in a corner.
Told you they smoke.
There are 4 of them standing there smoking cigarettes together.
Hey, this is the perfect number.
Yeah. Maybe.
2 of them seem kind of small for Russian imperialist troopers.
Huh.
Almost like 5'4"-ish.
That's lucky. I would like to try to take at least one of them down while y'all try to take one down. I'm assuming we don't want to shoot them.
Could anybody maybe gas them?
No.
Hey, can you knock these guys out?
I'm the gas man.
You would have to roll to do that.
All this coffee excites my gas. No, wait. No.
It's a 5.
I should probably be adding to that too.
Do you have any edge left?
Unless you gave me more edge.
No, I did not.
So that counts for that. But then,
But he does have the distraction in this guy.
didn't I like
so
try?
that would be a 6.
I did. Oh, that's still
She
not enough.
distracted them with
That's
light.
not enough.
So you're rolling 5 plus what?
I also got another one last time. I forgot.
So 5 plus your energy?
Yeah. So that's 5. That's 8. Oh wait. Yeah, 8.
What level is the skill?
And then it's -1, so that's a 7.
Plus the
How are you
health,
saying
right?
it was a 6?
Yeah, that's an 8 again.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I just said what you rolled,
Yeah.
which was 5.
you got to do your
Roll
own
the
math.
5.
All right, so yes, you'd managed to knock them out with your gases because they are unawares and smoking cigarettes. Their lungs are already weak.
Yeah. And also the gas might be a little flammable.
Right, and so they have fallen to the ground. However, you have a limited amount of time to strip them down, put on their uniforms, and evade.
Get back inside where they were supposed to be.
Get inside where they're supposed to be before someone takes notice, because there were 4 thuds as they hit the ground.
No problem.
So speed.
Yes, everybody roll speed.
I haven't rolled anything good all night.
8.
I
7.
do roll an 8.
9. That's my first good roll all
I'm
night.
upping my
And
energy.
you know, I just rolled a 9, my first good roll all night, to undress a dude really quickly. Can we just acknowledge that, please?
You are so good
All
at
my
it. You
badass-
did this to the last guy.
All my badass stuff I suck at, and then undressing a dude really fast, I can do that.
You've got experience in it. You already did this before.
Yeah, in Russian.
Oh, and I used intelligence earlier too. I keep forgetting. Don't forget to do that.
Yeah.
I feel like you're not forgetting, and that's why you're so powerful.
Yeah.
All right. So, what did you get,
John?
John?
You're doing a good job of.
Oh, I got.
You are actually paying
8.
attention.
What did you get?
I got a 7.
7. You did amazingly well. What did you get?
I got a 6.
6.
Is that with the +1 from the distraction?
No.
Okay, so 7.
Yes.
Okay.
His boot wouldn't come off.
She's like, help me. I don't know how to undress him.
I've never
And-
undressed a man.
I've never undressed
Katya
a man.
turns around and she's like, oh. And then just like whips his belt off and his clothes fall off. And she's like, there, I have helped you too.
Thank you.
Thank you for showing me how to undress an unknown
I
man.
do think it's funny that the 2 Irish people rolled 7s.
Yeah. Luck of the Irish.
Yes.
All right. So you managed to rush in through the
Russian.
through the back door
And
that
I'm
was
severely
propped
wounded,
open.
and I'm still undressed.
Of course, as y'all are like
And you're helping me.
moving in and you're like buttoning the uniforms together and everything, of course you see him standing there waiting for you, wearing this Russian uniform with his big gas mask thing.
Oh, that was super scary.
He's just like, I am incognito. They will never see me. Oh, I am French. I mean, I am Russian.
Oh my God.
The French of the Russians.
You think this good Russian?
Viva la Russia!
Okie dokie, so
Alright.
now that we're inside,
Okay.
Now that you're inside, you break open your little book. You start digging through the blueprints. You're telling everybody exactly what you've known about the place, where you're supposed to go.
Yeah. I point everybody where we're supposed to go, so that we can know it without needing the map. Otherwise known as a blueprint.
That would never work in real life. But I like it. I love maps. Let's do it.
I don't have a GPS for you.
Do we still have the sonar?
Tony would like pick up a lizard off the ground and say, which way do I go?
If Gunny Gecko knew what the hell was going on. Gunny Gecko.
I personally usually talk to trees for that, but
I don't think there's any trees.
They lie to you.
they would.
They do.
We don't
But
trust
only
trees.
if they're trying to
Don't
keep
trust
you
trees.
Tony has a
in the
thing with
woods.
trees.
Yeah, we don't trust
Don't
trees.
trust the trees.
Geckos are cool. though.
Usually the trees always wanted me out of the woods.
Alright, so you have a pretty good idea of where you're trying to get to within the facility,
Yes.
Yeah.
and you're starting to move through.
Yeah.
Are we splitting up?
Are you?
Well, he's the one who pointed us where we need to go.
Do we need to split up?
Are we all going to one place, or do we need to do multiple things?
I was told to infiltrate this facility. We have done that.
And also rescue people, though, right?
There are VIPs that we need to rescue. And
He
I
has
believe
shown-
they
Are they
are
all in the-
here.
I would say
But
they're all in
we
the same
also have
location.
to do something with tech.
He has shown you that he's shown you all the different hallways. They're completely steel reinforced hallways. He's shown you that there seems to be an area where there are barracks for the soldiers, armored vehicle depot where most of their tanks and drones are stored when off duty. There's a laboratory wing where the scientists are currently working on new crap. There's the command center, and then what is labeled as the void energy chamber.
So we're supposed to be looking at tech and rescuing the hostages. right?
Yes.
And the hostages are most likely being held in the command center.
So we should probably split into two teams, right? One to get the tech and one to get the hostages. Or do we think they're all in the same spot?
What does the blueprint say?
The blueprints tell us how the building's laid out. It doesn't really.
But like it should.
Well, he was just saying like there was a space for that said new tech shit.
Yeah,
That's
The laboratory.
the laboratory.
so we probably need to go to the lab and to the command center.
There's also a place where they have a bunch of currently not used armors that you were wanting.
Okay, maybe I misheard you.
They're free mech suits.
I heard like
Where they take off the mech suits when they're not using them.
was there like a garage or something?
An armored vehicle depot.
But that's not what you're talking about, or
That would be
is
where
what
the
I'm
mech
talking
suits.
about, yes.
The mech suits, the
there's
drones, the tanks.
also things we can get away at the end of this
Yes.
mission.
So if we could secure a armored personnel carrier to get the VIPs out, that would probably be helpful.
Yeah. All right. So should we all move to the lab first, then the VIPs and leave, or should we split up and then meet back in the garage?
I'm down for whichever.
What do you think is wise?
You're the one who's hurt the worst, and you're the CO.
Yeah.
As
But logistically, which do we think is
as
wise?
the smart guy in the party,
I think it depends on how many people we have who could actually use like
I don't
their
think-
fists to
I don't think it would be a
Yes.
good idea for us to
versus
go sequential down the list, because once we get the VIPs,
We gotta leave.
we gotta leave.
Yeah.
If we get the stuff out of the tech lab, we're gonna set off alarms probably.
So
Yeah.
we need to do both at the same time.
Yeah. But I don't think we can split up evenly.
We might be able to go for the VIPs while you check out the lab,
Mm-hmm.
and then converge back at the depot.
Why are you in disguise? Why did you need that dude's clothes? Don't you have a perfect camo?
Because sometimes
Yeah.
wearing other people's
Well,
clothes
that is part of the
perfect
camouflage.
Like she's literally camouflaged and then put the clothes on to make herself less camouflaged.
And that's why I didn't know how to take the dude's clothes off.
Yeah.
I've always just made myself disappear in the
Right?
Now she doesn't have to disappear. She can walk in and act
Yeah.
like she's a Russian soldier.
Alright, you go to the lab, download any relevant information.
Mm-hmm.
Use that jump drive thing that we definitely have.
Or take pictures. Or
You got a little camera,
Yeah. That's
We'll
what
do that.
I took pictures
Oh, it's
last
like a
time.
little like spy camera.
but big. Yes.
I wonder if it's one of those that has like the
The
square
microfiche.
flash that would like flip around on top of the camera when we were
I
kids.
would offer to go with you.
What was it? Pin. A ballpoint pin camera.
I think with my likelihood of succeeding
sexy
at
lady.
stealth, I would probably be a hindrance.
Yeah, nobody else is stealthy.
I think
Let's
you
go
can
get the VIPs and we'll meet her at the garage.
So I think us in the command center will probably be a big distraction for you anyway.
Mhm.
And we're probably going to need more manpower to get the VIPs out.
No.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You convinced me already. Let's do it.
So let's go.
All right, so the three of you are going to the command center, and she's going to
The lab.
the laboratories.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it.
If you see
So-
any more pins with the changing clothes lady, pick one up because I need to give one back to the scientists back at our base.
Sure.
Okay, so as she splits off from the group, the three of you, you're following behind Katya as she's like leading the way. You're all
Because she
gung
can
ho.
actually read the
And
Russian.
yeah, because she can read the Russian, that's true. And as she comes up to the end of the hallway, you can see that there's going to be like a sharp right turn.
Mhm.
There's a flash of light that blinds your eyes. As she stops very cautiously, noting that there is a large katana blade that is illuminated with lightning stretched out in front of her as she looks around the corner and sees a man in an armored suit waiting for you.
That might be the person we're here for.
As she looks up, he says, Konnichiwa. And if you want to find out what happens when she meets this dark armored warrior, you're going to have to tune in next time. At the same Saturday Night Gaming channel, same Saturday Night Gaming time. Until then, rock socks and have fun. And
Rock socks!
all that.
We hope you've enjoyed this week's episode. If you did, head over to our website, SaturdayNightGamingLLC.com, for some more fun content. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe on all of our social media platforms. I hope you have a fantastic week, and until next time, this is Laura Hibbard with Saturday Night Gaming signing off.